And welcome to the Predator World Women's 10-Ball Championship in the beautiful city of Klagenfurt in Austria. We have a great match here between Yu-Mi Lim and Chou. This is on final 16. And this is George Chieh and Mark White bringing you the live action.
Good afternoon.
This is a race to 9. This is in the final 16, so it's a race to 9 single elimination. Both ladies have played one match in the final 16. Chou, the opponent to Lim, defeated Allison Fisher 9-6, and Lim defeated Chihiro Kawahara 9-6. And that just finished a little while ago. So the ladies are at it again. 148,000 euros in prize money. Chou.
Yeah, I don't think she's going for this. Just a little bit of a safety behind the 10, maybe. Oh, gone behind the 6. I don't think she's made it. May have done. Nice safety. Got the hook. May see the jump cue here.
This is a race to 9 alternate break format. WPA rules, no early 10s. Both ladies have played 5 matches.
Going for the kick in the side here. I think she called the side, or did she call the corner? Either way, she's left it. So first chance then
for Yu-Mi Lim. "40-year-old young lady from Korea. She is also a carom player, sponsored by JBS Billiard Sports.
Yeah, I think most of Korea plays 3 cushion.
Yes, it's a very popular game over there, and it's just similar to where I grew up in Arizona. In Mexico they play a lot of 3 cushion too. I'm from the other side of the pond, folks. I'm from the good old US of A.
You're normally saying that about me.
I am.
Now you're in my country. Well, not my country, but my territory.
You're part of the world.
My
yes.
Continent.
That's right. You're part of the world. So far you haven't kicked me out, so I guess I'm doing okay.
You're doing all right.
Oh boy. Nice shot on this 3 ball. Easy on the 4. And from right here, this lays out pretty nice. Lim playing with that kind of brown ferrule.
Yeah, we were speaking about that before, weren't we? Because
exactly.
You said your first cue ever had that, or your favourite cue had that.
Yes.
I remember now. It's all coming back to me.
We were talking just before the match whether we had commentated on these ladies before during this event, and I remembered Lim specifically, partly for that reason, and partly for the way she maneuvers the cue ball. She just does such a good job with it. She's so smooth and likes to shoot little shots like this. She doesn't like to power anything, but she's got the power if she needs it.
Very easy on the eye, her cue action. Very nice to watch.
She got a little straight here, so she's going to have to stay close to the rail. She's probably just going to stop it. I don't think she has much angle. She might bring it back just a little bit to kind of get away from the rail some.
We are down to the quarter-final stage, and we have 3 other matches going on at the moment, and we will keep you up to date with some scores as they happen. Wei Chu Chen is playing against Amber Chen, and Wei Wei has taken the first rack there.
Well,
meanwhile, it looks like Lim's going to take the first one here.
Sure does. And one of the things about this match, ladies and gentlemen, is that after every 2 games we'll probably be going to a commercial break. We want to hear from our sponsors, Predator, Kamui,
Come on, George. Wakey, George.
Wakey,
Come
wakey,
on, wake
George.
up. You already had a lay-in this morning. You can't keep sleeping. Get your paperwork in order. Referee Dwayne Payne just setting the balls up. As we see Chou sat there. Race to 9, so a long way to go. She's been there before, seen it all. And she'll just stay focused. It's the Asian way. You hardly see any emotion from these, but we did see some emotion at the Canada Open when Amber Chen sort of just realised that she'd won the tournament, and a really surprised look. It was a lovely moment. Okay, here we go then. Breaking off. Chou.
I don't think we'll get that look again. Now she's going to start expecting to win. She's playing so well. Chou to break the balls, as this is alternate break, and the winner of the lag breaks first. Whenever the score is tied, that's who will be breaking. Whenever the score is odd, sum of the score is odd, the opponent will be breaking. Lim now at the table.
Yeah, you mentioned that Lim loves to play carom 3 cushion, and that's got a big reason why she's so good at just manoeuvring the ball around the angles, you know, with lots of high spin, because that's the way they play that game a lot, and she certainly knows her way around. Just like this, let's see, a little bit shorter pace, but she was playing a carom kind of shot on the 6 ball.
Right behind the 6.
Unfortunately, I don't think she made it, and this pocket is quite big with the 8 ball over it, so she can use a bit of power here to try and get some kind of shape on the 2. Kelly Fisher in action against the 23-year-old sensation from Philippines, Chieh Centino. Well, I thought that was guaranteed to go in, George, but it didn't.
No, and she's left it on the table right in front of the pocket. This is a little tough to get on. She's just going to draw straight down towards the side pocket and come for the 2 ball. Right along the rail. How's her speed? Very nice.
Pretty good, huh?
Very nice.
If you want to watch any of the other 3 matches, you can, because they're all on kazoom.com. And of course, the other mainstream table with commentary, I believe Ralph Eckhart and Tim de Ruyter are in charge of that other one, if you want to go over and have a little listen to those 2. They're on YouTube, on the Billiard.tv channel.
And she'll bring this back just a little bit for the 4 ball on the same side corner that you're looking at. She's going to pocket to 3. Just little movements, nothing big.
Yeah, go forward here. She likes to go forward.
Play the 5 in the corner.
Starting to play for some big money now. Already losers of the round before this went home with €4,000.
Well, that's right. And they went home with exactly what you said.
Oh, you're not the only one with paperwork, George.
I know.
Chieh. I can read as well, you know.
Yeah, and you had yours in order. Yeah, the loser of this rack will settle for 4,000 euros, pesos, dollars. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah, this match not rack, George. They're not playing full 4,000 for a rack, mate. Come on.
That's right.
I'm going to go and get you a coffee during the break. Yeah. Oh, she's okay. Don't go treetop. She's not. That's perfect.
She's perfect.
Yeah. She really does get around the table very, very nicely indeed. Playing this down the corner pocket. And it goes.
She just keeps things so simple, so smooth.
You know what I like about that shot? The cameraman is wide awake because he heard me call the corner pocket and he quickly changed his camera angle from the side.
He thought she was going to play the side. Yeah, he probably did.
I should say the camera person actually, because we have a young lady as well, of course, working the camera sometimes.
And we are tied at 1, and we'll go to a break and come back right back. And we are back to this quarterfinal match between Yumi Lim and Chieh Chou. Tied at 2, tied at 1. I've got marked stitches over here. You can't believe that I'm just...
Oh, saved the scratch.
Thank you.
2 nearly went. And it nearly went again. Oh, I thought the 9 was going to go and have another go at the 2 there. Balls flying everywhere. I don't think she made one, did she?
No. There's 11 balls on the table, including the cue ball. Shot on the 1 ball, but it's not going to be an aggressive one. Should be looking for a safety.
Well, how about playing the carom?
She could do that.
I like playing the carom.
She might come down behind the 8 too, though.
Yeah. Good call, George. You're awake at last. Little bit of a joke. I think there was an alarm clock ghost in our hotel last night because several people slept through their alarms this morning for some reason.
And the guy woken up at 8:30 for a 9 a.m. match. Meanwhile, Miss Lim,
Jump in.
that's a long way away for that 3 ball. That's got to be in the air for a long time. That's like flying across the pond.
She really got into that, didn't she?
She had to. She had to keep it in the air a long time. Loses a lot of accuracy.
Well, I like going for the combo here. 1-8 combo. Get things started. All the balls in the open. Look at that lovely little pattern in the middle.
Let's see if she agrees with you, Mark. That's just a long way away. And if she doesn't make it, the 1 ball's going to stay there. And leave an easy shot. She went for it and made it.
You need to be more aggressive now, George.
Well,
Live a little, come on.
in that little instance, I wasn't too sure.
Life's too short, mate.
But Miss Chou was.
Take a few chances. Oh, she's undercut it. Or overcut it, rather. Wow. I'm shocked.
Needed just a little bit more speed.
How about this for a score line from our other feature table? Amber Chen is 3-0 down to Wei Tu Chen. Wei, as she's known.
And Wei Wei must play pretty fast because she's got 3 games under the already completed.
Yeah, first match back since COVID, really. Travelled for the first time, and she really is a great addition to the ladies tour. Fantastic player.
Oh, that's going to come down a little worrisome there. She could have used a little more draw on that to really tuck in on a better line.
Just high English now. She's okay with this. She loves a bit of high English, doesn't she, as we've already seen?
Well, the high English might get her in trouble with a 7.
Oh, she's tried to nick a bit of angle there.
She tried to go underneath with inside English.
It's gone wrong.
And this is a great opportunity for Chou to come in and
do you know, I'm surprised she didn't play a little carom there onto the 6 to just open the 6-10 up. That was a nice opportunity, I thought. Or perhaps it already goes, does it?
it goes to the opposite corner. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine
So
then.
that's why she didn't want to bother opening it up. You risk a chance of hitting the wrong side of it and getting behind it.
She's forgiven. A little bit of travel though now for the cue ball.
Well,
At least there's no traffic down the right-hand side of the table. Just needs to bring the cue ball back to roughly where it is now would be perfect.
she's got to draw it off the 7. Oh, she played in the side. It looked a lot higher on the monitor for me. Mark's looking at me like, are you awake?
There's a very famous podcast at the moment, and I'm going to be on it later tonight, and it's called Dogging It, and I think they're all doing a pretty good job of that at the moment, George.
And who's that with?
Melina Mike and Joey
Melina
Ryan.
Mike. And I'm sure you'll speak to it.
Well, beautiful pace on it.
It's going to go too
It's
far.
gone too far, wow.
Way too far.
Oh, this is tricky now.
Well,
Looking to put her first rack on the board.
either pocket she chooses to shoot will give her shape, but will she cut it down to this pocket here that he's looking at? Yes. And now the ball coming across perfectly.
Gorgeous shot. Gorgeous.
Chou to take a 3-0 lead. A good time to go over the sponsors. We have Predator Cues, Ocean Billiard Academy, CueSports International, Kamui, Alpha Coin, Rums of Puerto Rico, Fargo Rate, and Jam Up Apparel.
I wondered when you was going to finally say those lovely words. Go on, say it one more time.
I'll let you say it.
I don't know how to.
Rums of Puerto Rico.
Oh. So here we go then. Ready to break off.
One ball straight to the pocket. Perfect break. She hit it just right.
Bank on the 2 maybe.
I think she just might go for that bank on the 2, but you know, I haven't seen very many of the ladies go for shots like this, but due to the proximity of the 7 to the pocket, that's a very big pocket. Side pocket, huh? No, I don't think so.
Now I'm dogging it.
Yeah, you're getting me to dog it. Well, I believe she may be able to see it. If so, if she can draw it down the same rail where the 2 ball is for the 3, she'll have a good shot to where she's standing now.
Done it slightly. Oh, unlucky. Can she still make it?
She's rolled right up on top of it. And I believe she can still make it, and she might be able to send the cue ball right at the 4.
Safety.
But she's going safety edges all day.
Get behind the 8 ball. She's overhit it. Oh, no, she hasn't. I thought she'd overhit it, but I think she just grazed it, which helped slow it up a bit. Kelly Fisher, meanwhile, 2-2 level with Chieh Centeno, the 23-year-old from the Philippines.
Yumi Lim cutting this 3 ball. Nice hit. Is she going to cut this down the rail? She's going to get a safety. No, not quite. Not
got
quite.
So close, George.
Chou just shot that ball. And Yumi Lim with a straight-in shot. The 10 ball has no shot. She's got to do some work on the 4 ball, and she actually has an angle that she could come into it. Will she try that or go for a safety off the 4? Nice shot. Nice shot. Very nice.
Perfect.
A little draw here, or getting the ball back to about where the spot is that you see right next to the cue ball. And she'll have a good shot on the 5. It looks like she has the angle to go up for it. Come back for it, excuse me. Yes. And she can just go up for the 6 ball right by the side pocket. Just drop the cue ball there. Nice little stun, just like that. Perfect. And now this really opens up nice.
nicely on this 9 ball, a little bit the wrong side.
Yeah, she's going to take a little longer shot on this 10. I don't think she'll work the ball around. Looks like she's throwing the ball.
Looks like she's going all round.
Oh. Well, she tried to work her way back to the 10 ball. That was an aggressive way to play position. She could have rolled. She would have saved a foot. She tried to save 2. This is a tough shot.
You might have heard the Josh Filler laugh in the background there.
They're close to us. Yeah.
Beautifully played. Beautifully played.
And tied at 2. And we'll be going for a break.
Take a break.
And we are back with the live action in Klagenfurt. Breaking the balls here. Trailing 3-1. We got a question on the score here.
So getting tight in now behind this 5 ball. Nice shot. This is a quarter-final match, playing for a place in the semi-final. Both semi-finals and the final will be played tomorrow. And we're continuing today with our team event, George.
Mm-hmm. Nice hit there, and for a second I thought she was going to go in the side pocket, but it didn't, and miss. Mark's got me confused here, folks.
I'm confused.
Nice safety here. Yumi Lim playing this one ball. Good position on the 2. She's got to come in for the 3. Will she go around or come straight up off the rail with a little inside English? The 4 ball's big that way, but going around the 9 ball's big.
Yeah, we're being attacked here in the booth by, we don't know what it is. It's some kind of, I don't know, grasshopper or mosquito or something. We're getting attacked here, guys. So apologies for a little bit of. I'm scared of things like that, George. If I don't know what they are, I'm a little bit wary. Anyway, back to the game. Serious business of this quarter-final.
At the table here. Hitting on this fuss. He wants to come up just a little bit more, not much. But she's got a shot going up on the left side of the 6.
Yeah, the implement most cueists don't like using, the dreaded bridge. But she's managed it beautifully. Same as anything else, George. You know, if you keep practicing with something, then you get better at it, right?
That's
if you keep trying to avoid it, you're never going to get better. Oh, she's lost the cue ball here.
Trouble. This could be trouble.
She wanted to go lower.
It is amazing how where that 8 ball is, and for her to land right behind it.
Well, it's a jump shot if she wants.
Yes, that's pretty close.
She's just checking it now.
Well, she's a 3 cushion player. I wouldn't be surprised if she 3 rails it. She goes to the side rail, head rail, side rail, and right at the 7. It lays pretty nice for it. She's called it in the corner. Oh, she's kicking it 1 rail.
Tough shot, scratching the side was on, but she's managed to avoid that. Wow, she's had a little bit of a result there.
Yeah, she did. She hit the correct side of it, but she was calling it in the corner, so hit the inside of it, sent the cue ball down over the 10.
Nice shot. Hit the cue ball nicely behind the 8. It's a very nice shot.
Well, she's going to give distance, but leave it straight in and over the pocket.
Yeah, and just at the last minute, a nice little bounce off of that rail, so it's not tight on the rail either. She can maneuver the cue ball anywhere she wants here. She can dig down a bit, like I think she's going to. Tease the cue ball out for the 8 into the. There you go.
Oh.
Well,
that's a tough shot. That's tough to deal with when you follow a ball in right there. She thought she was going to catch it just to the outside.
Yeah, she's hit it full in the face. She could have cut. Look, she's hit the wrong side of that 7, George.
She put it to the left side of the pocket instead of the right side of the pocket.
And if you notice her cue action, she's got this thing she does where she sort of flicks the cue up off the top of the cue ball, you know? So. In it goes. What a chance that was for Chou, but unfortunately she let Lim back to the table, and she now brings it back to within 1 rack. Chou leads 3-2. Kelly Fisher 3-3 with Chieh Centino. Yunmi Lim 3-1 down to Chieh Chou. Chieh Chen. Amber Chen, of course, is 5-0 down to Wei Xiu Chen.
Wow. Well, we kind of talked about that at lunch, didn't we, Mark?
We certainly did, and I would like to talk to you a little bit more about that at the end of this next rack when we get the chance.
Let's not talk about it on the air.
Jasmine Ocean, 2-1 up.
Well, we should play safe down by on the left side of the table here, along the rail.
We saw, I went over and watched the Jasmine Ocean match.
Nicely done.
Against Inner Kaplan, and Jasmine was something like 5-1 up. And it ended up 7-5, and then it went 7-6, I think, then 9-6 in the end. Jasmine won.
Mm-hmm.
A scare.
I wonder if she called a 10. Oh, she didn't even try to go for the 10. I thought she might go into the 1 and carry the 10 in on the jump shot, because she couldn't make the 1. She might have been trying.
Yeah, could have been.
Mm-hmm.
There's that big brown ferrule. Maintaining safety. Unlucky not to get the hook there, I think. I think there might be a piece of this, George. Who is going to be the 2022 World Predator 10-ball champion? Oh, this is a great
nice
shot.
shot.
What a nice shot there by the Karen player.
Nice control. Came right up on it. Up against it.
Called the corner just in case on the 1. Well, she hit the correct side of it. Now get a really good safety in here. 1 ball behind the 10-4 cue ball, up somewhere behind, well, that little cluster over the right hand side, anywhere over there really. Lots of coverage. She'd love it tight in behind the 7. That's a great shot.
She's challenged her opponent to make a good hit here.
Yeah, and there's a great argument there, you know, for playing all the different disciplines of CueSports, George, because you can definitely see that Lim's 3 cushion ability is helping us so much in not only laying great safeties, but, you know, getting out, kicking out of them as well.
Well, I think she fouled there. But you're right. It just, especially the way she came in on the right line for the 7 ball to get behind it.
You know, the same as straight pull, 14-1 can help you, you know, with these little caroms here and there and these little nudges to develop balls and stuff like that. So there's a lot to be said for playing as many different disciplines and variations of CueSports as you can, because they're all in some way connected.
Now the reason she took ball in hand is there was no rail after contact. Oh, it dropped.
Well, look at that as well. What a lovely little bump. Finished perfect on the 3 ball. Probably need the bridge here. Wow, that's a bit of a stretch. I think I just noticed a little
interesting.
Did I notice a little tattoo on her ankle there?
Yes.
What did it say?
I don't know. But I'm surprised that she went there with the cue ball, because I thought she would go 2 rails and play the 4 in the same corner, but she liked proximity, so.
I wonder if it says perfection. the same as that Clint Catches does on his neck. Yeah, nice little shot here. Draw off the route for the 6 into the top left-hand corner. Needs to draw this back, I think, George, somehow. Does she want to draw back, or has she got an angle on this?
As she draws back, she's coming into the 9 ball, I believe.
Yeah, I like that, because I like carrying me off the 8 here, drawing back and opening them up and staying on the 7. Well, she didn't have to.
It.
She can do it here, though.
I think she's going to move the 8.
Yeah, I'd like to flick the 9 away from the 8. Either, doesn't matter, does it? Right in between them would be nice as well. Or maybe the 8 already goes in that pocket. She's made them. Nicely played. Another little carom shot there, of course. I'm going to see how many times I can say the word carom during this match. Oh, she's overdone it. Came across it.
Great opportunity for Miss Lim. Oops, Miss Chou.
There you see English on the ball, checking it up the side, and that's what's. Why has she played that with so much English? Oh, she can't believe it either. Oh.
Well, a jump shot, but let's see where the cue ball goes. She catches the side of it. He'll run around the table.
Yeah, this is to go level at 3-3. She's missed it altogether.
Yeah, sometimes when you jump the ball and you hit a little bit off, when the cue ball lands on the table, it'll go over to a side, one side or the other, depending on which side you were off on. And that it's kind of like a masse shot.
Yeah, I've actually had someone show me how you can masse in mid-air as well. And that always surprises me, that you can actually bend the ball in mid-air.
And she'll come around 2 rails with a little bit of draw, just like that. And this is for a 2-game lead.
Oof. Okay, we're going to be back very shortly, guys.
And we're back to the Sports Park Hall, Klagenfurt, with this quarterfinal match.
I'll tell you what, I've got a shock latest score for you here. Amber Chen, who she actually won her last 16 match. She beat Kristina Zlateva 9-1. She's now 7-0 behind to Wei Tiu Chen. Unbelievable. Hasn't won a rack yet. Kelly Fisher 4-4 with Cheska Centino. And Ho Yun Chen is 4-1 down to, well, certainly the people's favourite here in Austria, Jasmine Ocean. And we're just waiting for referee Dwayne Payne, and here he is.
Chou to break the balls. Leaving the one ball straight in, but not making a ball on the break. Lim comes to the table with a nice layout and a straight in shot to start things off with.
Yeah, look at this for an opportunity to increase her lead to 3 racks.
I like to roll the cue ball right on top of the 7, just kind of hit the 7. It's lined up real nice.
I like that.
And that way she gets good on the 2. She decided to go that way with it. She must have had a little bit of an angle that we didn't see. Now she's going to have to work to get the cue ball up for the 3 ball.
I think she's just going to have to roll this through and take a longer one. There's no way she can negotiate all the way around the table here, I don't think. She's pretty close to it as well. Yeah, I don't. That's just a wrong shot for me there. The traffic that she had to negotiate was, you know, it's really difficult there. Plus, she was so close to the 2 ball, which made it a little bit more difficult to get power as well.
Well,
there's a strange feeling about this match. I can't tell which way it's going to go at the moment because neither of the 2 players, George, have stamped any kind of authority on it. You know, it's neither player at their best. Maybe they're just a little bit nervous. You know, this is a huge game to get into the semi-finals, let's not forget.
She can see the ball. She can probably just try to stop it right there behind. She's coming around. Oh, she's going to end up with... No, the 3 ball blocks the shot. I thought she was going to end up with a shot for the corner pocket. Now, this is one of your favorite shots, Mark. Just roll on top of the 3.
No,
so
I'm not doing that. It's too risky. I'd come in off half ball, cue ball back down behind the 6. 2 ball over on that top rail. That's the play here. No, she's gone the other way.
She fooled us both.
We're both dogging it.
Well, she's left a shot here, a little kick shot, or she can try to cut it down the rail. I wouldn't blame her for taking a shot at this and cutting it down the rail. She'll go 2 rails on the 2 rails on the line there, and well, she's going to go behind the 5. I was just going to... she could be aggressive and shot that shot.
I think we should just watch this, George.
There you go.
All the teams beginning to arrive. Team Philippines are practicing out in front of us. So are Team Germany, Torsten Homan, Joshua Filler, Pia Filler. Pia, of course, lost heavily to Wei Tiu Chen. 9-2 or 9-3, I think it was. And Chen is doing exactly the same to her opponent, Amber Chen, because now Wei Tiu is 8-0 up on the hill against Amber Chen, the Canada Open champion, on the verge of going out of this year's Predator 10-ball tournament. The world champion.
World Women's 10-ball championship. Oh, she could have come out a little further from that. This is going to be trouble for her. How do you get back for the 5? Oh, it looks she might be.
Yeah, thin it in the side.
She might be able to go right by the 7 by thinning in the side. It might thin past it, and even if she catches it, it'll send her still to the left side, and she'll be. It can get all the way up. She won't hit it full. She's got the view.
She could just roll it onto the rail and hook behind the 9-8. That's another opportunity.
It looks like that's what she's doing. She's just going to get up against him. Right there. What a nice safety.
There's another carom shot, you see. Great shot. Now, I have a question for you, George.
I hope I can answer.
Well, it's more of an opinion, actually. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just I'd like your opinion on something. Now, we sit here watching lots of pool. We see all the players practicing between their matches, and we're up for lunch, and we see other players around then.
Extension.
What's your view on, let me just ask you a simple question. Do you think you can over practice?
I think there's times where you want to clear your head after a match. So, sometimes, yes.
I agree.
There's a time to practice, and there's a time to clear your mind.
And I'm saying it for a reason. And I am going to say it because I'm an honest guy. Amber Chen came off of a 9-1 victory against Kristina Zlateva in the last 16. Now, if that was me, I would have gone and eaten something, get some fresh air, have a cup of coffee, come back half an hour before my match and knock a few balls around. When Amber Chen finished her match after a 9-1 victory, now I'm not talking about a defeat here, I'm talking about a 9-1 victory, she then doesn't go anywhere other than onto another table to practice again. And I think that's wrong.
You make a good point.
And it's showing because she's 8-0 down.
If that's the reason,
well,
it's a good point. No, but I see your point.
Even if it's not the only reason, it's a contributing factor. You have to rest and clear your head and give your brain some time to recover. Just a thought.
Just fun. Gotcha.
Back to the match. Sorry, George, if I got a bit serious there. But you know how much I love this game, and
yes,
and I love being around the players, and I just notice certain things, and it's just my opinion. Whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter, and that's why I asked you yours.
She struck the ball. She kind of
feathered it.
Well, she's gonna hit it, and then decided not to, and touched it anyway.
Oh, can we see that again? Can we see it again? Or am I too late with my request? I think I'm too late.
She's not even gonna look at this 10 ball on the side. Oh, there's no early 10s in this format. I forget that in the teams there is early 10s. And oh, look at this!
Wow, and she's laughing about that.
Now she thinks, how can I miss that? That was quite a ways, even though it was in front of the hole, it was quite a ways from the other object ball.
Oh, for a second there, I thought she'd overrun that as well. I think both players, well, like us, George, they're having a bit of a nightmare this match.
We're having a bit of a nightmare right now.
Absolutely.
She's going to draw this by the 7. There you go.
Everyone's allowed a bad game every now and then. Kelly Fisher, 5-4 up on Cheska Centino.
All right, I think she's found the right map for this rack. Just a stop shot if she can. No, she's going to go up and down. I thought she would just roll it for a stop because. Oh, she just got just at the very last rolled into the correct angle that she needs to get over for the 9.
Yeah, nice shot. Just run this in. Cuba automatically will bounce off the side rail. Well, I can tell you, unbelievable. Chou has completed a 9-0 win over Amber Chen, the Canada Open champion. Can you believe it? Kelly Fisher now 6-4 up. And Ralph Eckhart, walking past us, is looking very smug because his match is already over. But we've got more action to come, haven't we, George?
Yes, we do. And here is Yumi Lim from Korea breaking the balls. Shot on the 1, but nothing down, so it won't do her any good. This is open. Once she gets on the 4 ball, this really comes open. Oh, but can she see the 2 ball?
I think she can. George, she's coming around to have a look at the 3.
Is it? Wow.
Jasmine Ocean 5-1 up now as we see her picture in the background there. Look, 5-1 up against Ho Yun Chen.
Well, this looks like she can see it. She's playing the ball and playing position. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, nice strike.
She's got to come into that window by the 5 or stay up for the 4 ball in the side.
Beautiful stroke. Yeah, nicely played. Probably played the 6 into the same pocket as well. Great to watch, isn't she, George, in full flow?
Well, both ladies move the cue ball around so well.
Came up for it in the side.
And she'll come. I think she's going to go the 3 rails around and come to close to where the 7 ball is now.
Could just draw 1 rail as well, though. Oh, she's tried to hold it.
She tried to spin it.
Yeah, tried to
2
spin
rails.
it with inside.
Yeah.
That's a really tough shot, isn't it, that one?
Well, it's going against the way the shot laid. And so it was an unnatural. Could she control it? Yes. Look, she got position. but it cost her the shot.
Yeah, I'm sure Lim didn't expect to be back to the table this quick. Oh, good job she didn't just flick off that 10 ball there.
Good speed. I wonder if she was trying to get up on top of it, on the other side of the 8 for the corner.
Played it with some left-hand English, spinning it up towards the 9 ball. This is perfect.
And as you say, these 2 balls to draw one back.
Great shot. Kelly Fisher now 7-4 up against Chieh Centino. 5-1 Jasmine Ocean, and it's 5-3 here. Chou Lim. I think we should go for a short little break and then we'll come back.
Taking a break.
And we are back with a 5-3 lead by the young lady that's breaking the balls in a race to 9.
That was a nice break, George, but no reward for. Oh, there's the
hold
one
on.
look. Oh, and look at that, perfect on the 2.
Yeah, she got her reward. Now, where's the 3?
What kicked the 1 then? Look.
The 7.
Oh,
did.
the 7.
Wow, she's got a reward. This lays very, very nice. Every shot leads to the next. Nice and easy.
Easy peasy.
She wants to be right about where the 3 ball is now with the cue ball.
Kelly Fisher on the hill against Chieh Centino, 8-4. Jasmine Ocean 5-1 up. Ho Yun Chen already through. Wei Tu Chen 9-0 over Amber Chen.
She wanted a little bit more out of that, but she's got a nice angle to come right past the 8 to end up right where she's pointing right now. Watch how she smooths this in. Oh, did you see that ball skid?
Absolutely. Now that's what we were talking
Yep.
about in the other match, the first match this morning. And I wish we could see a replay of that, because the angle that the 5 ball came off wasn't natural. She hit it a lot thinner than that, but the ball's grabbed.
Here it is.
Now watch this 5 ball. You see,
See
it
it?
just went straight on.
Opposite spin
Yeah.
of what she hit.
Yeah, just went completely the wrong angle. And that's what we call a skid, or in snooker it's called a kick, where the true angle that she struck it at doesn't come off correctly.
This is a delicate shot. She's got to catch it just right and come over. Oh, I like the way she played that.
Brilliant
If she
shot.
played it that way, that
I
was
think
perfect.
she did.
Yeah.
She had to, because it doesn't go past the 10.
No, what I'm talking about is she could have come straight above the 6. Instead, she used the rail and came by the 6.
Ah.
That's kind of what I meant by that. Yeah.
She's going to miss this, look. Can you believe that? There's pressure out there, isn't there? Real pressure.
Well, like you said, this gets you into the semifinals.
Yeah, just to remind you, semi-finals and finals will be tomorrow. Coming up after this, we've got the World Team Championships coming up, and we're down to the last 8 there.
Yeah, the loser of this match stands to get $6,500, but the winner goes on to have a shot at $12,000. Euros. I said dollars.
That's all right. It's roughly the same conversion.
Right now it is. Right now it is pretty close.
Roughly the same, George. Don't worry. We're not gonna take any points off you for
She
that.
doesn't have a shot on this.
Really?
I don't think this ball goes from this. Oh, actually, from that angle, looks like it does. From the other angle, it didn't look like it went.
She's trying to turn it in with
Oh.
English. Yeah, nice shot.
She made that look easy.
That's what these pros do, isn't it?
Mhm.
They just make it look ridiculously easy sometimes.
Chou taking a solid 6-3 lead.
Yep, in it goes. Just looking around the arena, lots of applause for something. I don't quite know what yet, but just going back to the teams for a second, George. On one of the stream tables, I know it's going to be Austria, Team Austria A, which is Jasmine and Albin Ocean and Mario He will be playing against China Taipei. What a great match that will be. Also on Kazoom.com we have Great Britain versus Japan. That's another great match coming up. Also, Philippines will play Poland and Spain will play Germany.
And Lim was reflecting in her chair, saying, "What's going on? How do I correct this?" We had a good camera view of that reflection, and she came up to break the balls and was dry.
Yeah, nothing really threatened the pocket there, did it?
No. It was just one of those off breaks where it wasn't hit very well because it didn't have much of a reaction from the rack.
Yeah, nice shot, drawing onto the side rail, beautifully struck.
She could go rail first on this shot or draw it around because she wants to get to the bottom side of your screen or to the right side of the table. Oh, she has room to do that. Nicely done.
Yeah, got to think of something here though. Does she draw off the 6 ball does she do here? I like using the 6 to draw off here.
She misses the ball. I think maybe she was focused on hitting one of those balls and just missed the ball.
Yeah, just took her eye off it, George.
Yeah. Well, a long shot on the 3 ball, but she has to be on the right side, same side as the 3 for this 4 ball, or come down and play the 4 on the side.
Chieh has pulled a rack back against Kelly Fisher, 8-5 now.
And right up against the 8. Easy kick shot to hit it. Now she wants to make it, but even if she does, she will not have a shot on the 5. But she will stay at the table.
If she can hit this at a good pace, I was going to say she might be able to get it out of there, but
yeah, I think the results of that shot were the best she could hope for, except that she's going to find herself safe behind the 10 or the 6.
Found the gap. Can you believe it? When things aren't going your way, they're not going your way. Things are going Jasmine Ocean's way. She's 6-1 up now against Ho Yu Chen.
Well, she's got an angle for this 5 ball to get to the 5 ball from the 4. You see if she uses the second rail to do that. She's not even going to try yet.
Safety.
She's going to play safe.
And that's a nice safety as well. Wasn't expecting that one.
Well, keep in mind that Yumi Lim is a billiard player. So this hit is a little 2-rail kick. And she wants to hit the top side of the ball. Although she's got to be careful because she could scratch. She hit it full, very nicely hit. That was hit just the way she planned it.
Just a safety, try and get behind the 10 ball.
And she did. Did a good job.
Straight up and down here, I think.
Mm-hmm. She could go 2 rails if she chooses. All ball fouls, so just be careful on the 7th. There she is.
I didn't see where any separation could come from playing it that way, though.
Well, as long as she doesn't leave an easy shot, the 5 ball's very tough. And Chou has already shown her she doesn't want to shoot it unless she can make that move. She had an easy shot earlier and chose to play safe.
She can get on it here. She can stun over towards the 9. She'll be shooting at this 100%. There you go. Goes past the 9. I think that last shot was a little bit hurried, to be honest. It was the shot of a current player rather than a pool player.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's got a shot at the 5 if she chooses to bank it to the side pocket. She's gonna cut it. She can cut this. You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
She hit the 7 first. That sure looked like that. No one budged. Let's take a look. What do you think now?
Well, I think you're right, George. I think you're right.
Well, the players nor the referee.
Dead right, George.
Well, it looked tight to make the ball. That's why I thought she might bank it. I didn't think she would play it on the side. But they're up there and we're over here. Looking at a monitor, they're looking at the balls.
I wonder what people are saying in the chat about that.
That I'm crazy.
They say that anyway, George.
That's
I'm wondering
true,
what
that's why.
I'm talking about the shot, not about you personally.
Well, she's got nice position on this 10 ball. And this to get to 7 games. 2 games from winning the match and being a semi-finalist.
Yeah, in it goes. 7-3 it is. Kelly Fisher on the hill. 8-6 now. Jessica Centino. And there's a real battle going on as well. So that's 6-2 now. Jasmine Ocean.
Here's a good view. That was a good view of watching a player between racks composing herself. And we'll stay with it.
Yeah, the team championships continue. Is the next matches on the TV tables and on Kazoom.com. It's the quarter final stages and they will begin at 5 p.m. which is in just about an hour's time, I think, George, something like that. Yeah, in an hour's time, the team championships will resume at the quarter final stages. And I'm going to be doing the Austria versus Chinese Taipei match.
Well, it looks like there's no opening shot on the 1 ball. Pocketed a ball, the 3 ball on the side. But no opening shot. So where do you push from here? I might push the ball just back a little bit.
Leave the jump?
Leave the jump bank. Or just move the 4. She gonna try to hit it and come back over here? Yeah, back to this side. I think she can hit it. Or she kicking it. Oh, she went for the bank. She could see it.
Wow, what a great shot. And look at the cue ball. She's threaded it around and she's got a nice shot on the 2, I think.
From that camera angle, I couldn't tell that she could see that ball. There's wow, what a good shot.
Fabulous shot. Oh, shot of the match for me so far. Especially as she played the positional side of it so well. Oh.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yumi Lim is having some problems responding to some of these safeties she's played. She's played some great safeties when you didn't expect one.
Well, I wasn't expecting a safety there.
That's my point. She's playing them when you don't expect them instead of going for shots, and then she goes for a shot, beautiful bank, when it looked like she couldn't even hit the ball. Well, looks like the 2 ball might go by, in which case it opens up for Miss Chou.
A little bit of a stretch. Nicely played. 6 ball goes to the top right as well, I think, as well as the bottom left. 4 and 5 to go. Are you a loop bridge player, George? She's gone a bit far with that. Do you like the loop bridge?
The loop bridge?
The loop bridge.
Oh. Yes.
What do you call it?
Just a bridge.
Oh, she's overhit this, is she?
And she's just right. Just right. This is just a stunt shot. Shoot the 7 to the left-hand corner, and then follow for the 8, up for the 9, and hello 10 ball, and she's on the hill.
Just like that.
Just a walk in the park.
She can just run this through,
Yeah.
I think.
Just follow just a little, and then shoot the 8, and come up for the 8, for the 9. Just
A walk in the park, as you said, George.
beautiful, beautiful Friday morning.
What's the weather like?
It was kind of raining this morning, but it was very, very nice. I enjoy it. Just right. If she's got an angle, she'll go 2 rails and play the 10 ball in the corner pocket. No, she's just going to draw it back a little bit. Yeah. Just like that. She didn't have quite the angle I thought she had.
And
And
it goes on the hill. Chou. Could it be Chou Lim? It very well could be. 8-6 now. Kelly Fisher leads Cheska Centino. So come on, George, it's that time of the tournament when we have to start. You know, we're down to just a few players now. Who's going to win? Come on, who's going to lift that trophy? I think that's Kelly Fisher just won. I think Kelly has just gone into the semi-finals with a fractured hand as well, and that is some achievement. I think that was what the applause was for. I know there's lots of people over there watching that. I'm guessing, of course. And yes, it was indeed Kelly Fisher winning 9-6 to advance to the semi-finals. And I believe she will be playing the winner of this match.
that's who I was going to look to see who she's playing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Winner of match number 114.
And Wei Ju Chen, already through, will play the winner of Ho Yun Chen or Jasmine Ocean. That's on the other feature table at the moment.
Meanwhile, Miss Chou is running to get her jump cue. Calling the 6 ball. A jump combo.
Don't often see them, George. Difficult. Oh, she's made it in the wrong hole. Now, I think she might be put back in here.
Let's see if she does put her back in. I can't believe that I would let my opponent shoot anything with the object ball that she's shooting close to the 10 ball. Well, but it's not a win. So she might be put her back in. And she didn't. She chose the safety. She went around the table. Left the 3-10 tied up. Now she can just clip this and send the cue ball straight up behind the 4 or up to the 4 ball. No, she chose to do it that way. See where I was saying if she cuts it and then take the cue ball up, the 3 ball stays her off the 10, and she had cover. Roll on top of the 8.
Glued her to it. One rail kick off the side.
To the corner or to the side pocket?
Call the corner, to be honest, because I want to try and separate the balls.
Oh, she's going to get this one back in a hurry.
Well, it was a foul.
Well, okay, that's. I wonder what she was doing there. I thought she was. She must have thought she was pushing out.
She played a deliberate foul. I thought she was trying to tie something up, mate. I don't know what she was doing.
She confused me.
Well, it doesn't
Totally.
it doesn't take a lot to confuse me, George. I can promise you.
Well, right now, it's not taking almost anything for me. Now she's got a nice angle lay on this 5 ball, and the 6, the 7, the wow. Is she trying to extend the match? Oh my, no.
What is that?
A huge, huge mistake after a gift horse just placed her back to the table.
I feel like I'm in another dimension at the moment. Everything seems to be going strange at the moment. I'm still trying to get my head around that deliberate foul.
Same here. I'm just completely dazed.
Oh, this is for the win. Roll forward for the 8 ball. Leave a nice stop shot.
This is a tough shot. She's got to go back and forth on this 8. Or will she come up and try to get position for the 9 to the side? This is crazy.
And it goes. Just the 9 and the 10 for a place in the
Semi-finals
against either.
She'll be playing Kelly Fisher.
She will be playing Kelly Fisher, yeah.
This 10 ball.
And in it goes, and we will be back with our team championship match at 5 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for staying with us. George Chieh, me, Mark White, thank you very much. We'll see you soon, thank God.